Yes, yes, yes! These are all the parts I need. Thank you ever so much. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure the boat will be here any minute now.
Sad times upon us, the great balancing before us. Coming I knew you would be, had to, you did. Prophecy speaks of the great balancing, time when gobbies are faced with destruction. Hero arrives to save us, hero, I feel from you. As it was written, sources of evil methinks spring from cave. Fog shows us evil inside. Hero must save the sap swill. Hero must be victorious. Sad times upon us, the great balancing before us. Grex promises us, and his promises is kept. Yes, yes, freshest waters, tasty roots. Now I will tell you what you want to know. What you want to know. Me? No. Grex knows all. No sayings need to sooth on that. Ha! Why Tree tell you such a joke? Ha! Evil things creeping up on poor Gabby's long time now. Big Tree is wrong. Nothing new to know about that. Happy you came to help us, though. Ah, tasty roots. Mash them up, grind them up, and soak in the waters. After the moons are new again, ready to drink it is. Helps to forget, helps to remember. Ah, tasty roots. Yes, yes, tasty brew. If you knew there was no sooth to be said, would you have got tasty roots and fresh waters for us? No. So now we have them, and now you will know as much as Saps wills. Even trade. Share with you we will too. Grex knows all. Sad times upon us.
Your blood calls to me.
What a fight that was! For a moment there, I thought I would need to step in and help you. The Blade Master's insignia is very disturbing. I should have known Freeport was involved in this corruption somehow. We must act quickly if we are to stop the evil. There's no time. Our forward scouts report that High Chieftain Grex is still alive and holding off the invasion from his treehouse to the east. You must go talk to him before it's too late.
Sad times upon us, the great balancing before us, coming I knew you would be. Prophecy speaks of the great balancing, time as it was written, sources
Your blood calls to me. Your eyes are so pretty. Final death comes at last.
Ah, truth the prophecy speaks. The great balancing is complete. Evil our hero has conquered. The Sapswill shall always remember and rebuild we will in your name. Take the hero's gift.
By the glory of Kinos, you've done it! The source of evil is gone, and the island is saved. You are on a path to greatness. Your deeds here shall not be forgotten, and I foresee many more adventures ahead of you. Nothing. I will tell the Queen personally of your bravery. Take this reward as a gift from Kinos. Feel free to head to Kinos at any time or stay and hone your skills. Speak with Kaelin on the docks when you wish to leave.
Well met.
Good traveler, you have seen much in your journey, and now you seek refuge in our humble city of Kinos. as ruler and servant of the good people of Kinos, I, Antonia Bale, welcome you. Many among you have traveled great distances, enduring hardships and facing terrible dangers. If you are tired, cold, or hungry, if you flee persecution, poverty, or injustice, be comforted. There is a place at our hearth for you. You shall find rest in Kinos. In the outer districts are havens, where all refugees may find shelter and protection. Our own Kinos Guard pledges its service to your security. Your safety and peace is our sacred trust. The tribulations of Kinos during the Age of Cataclysms are legendary. Destruction, plagues, horrors both natural and unnatural. If Kinos has endured, it is because of the steadfast loyalty and courage of her people. Prepare yourself. When you enter the city gates, you accept the challenge of citizenship. All who yearn to fully participate in the center of Kinos must first prove themselves. Your loyalty will be tested, for you must earn the right to be called citizen. Kinosians are generous to travelers, but harsh with traitors. No doubt you have heard the boasting of Lucan de Lair. I see, however, that his lies have not enticed you into Freeport. Be grateful and thank the gods. You would not find a restful sanctuary there. I trust that you do not share in Lucan's deceit, and that the well-being of Kinos and its people is in your heart. If this be not the truth, take heed. Treachery will not be suffered here. If, however, you are as true and loyal as you seem, then may your life in Kinos be abundant in blessings. Now enter, good traveler, and find your place among us.
I am here to answer your questions on spells and combat arts as well as other abilities. How can I help you? I am here to answer your questions. How can I help you? A spell is a magical ability. Spells can have a variety of uses. Some allow you to damage an enemy, while others might provide benefits to yourself or an ally. You can hold your mouse pointer over a spell's icon to see a description of what it does, or right-click on it and select Examine. Mages, priests, paladins, shadow knights, troubadours, and dirges all cast spells. Each class has a list of spells that is unique. While other classes may have similar spells, no one has capabilities exactly like that of another class. Also, certain magical items may be imbued with spell effects that can be cast or that activate on their own. I am here to answer your questions. Combat arts are a lot like spells, but they usually take less time to cast and cannot be interrupted. As their name implies, many combat arts focus on some aspect of battle. All fighters and scouts use combat arts. Each of these classes has unique combat arts that help distinguish them from other classes. Combat arts have names and effects that fit the class that uses them. I am here to answer your question. Abilities are general things your character can do, along with certain capabilities specific to your race. Some of your abilities are extremely useful, such as Sprint, which allows you to run very fast for a short period of time. You can also call for help when you are in danger, or launch a ranged attack if you have a ranged weapon and ammo. Unlike spells and combat arts, abilities cannot be upgraded. Most of your abilities are received when you first begin your adventures in Norath, although certain new ones can be granted as you become more experienced. I am here to answer your questions. All your spells and combat arts, as well as other abilities, are found in your knowledge book. Press the K key to open it at any time, and click the name of the tab you wish to view, abilities, spells, or combat arts. To use a spell, combat art, or ability, drag its icon from your knowledge book onto your hotbar. Some have already been placed there for you. To use one, simply click its icon on your hotbar or press the key assigned to it. You can open additional hotbars by right-clicking on a hotbar and selecting Open New Hotbar. I am here to answer your question. Most of your spells or combat arts are given to you as you advance in levels from 1 to 50 and will automatically be scribed in your knowledge book. Certain special spells or combat arts can be obtained by doing quests. Once you are level 51 and higher, you must find ways to purchase or obtain your new spells and combat arts. There are 3 main ranks of spells and combat arts: Apprentice, Adept, and Master. Within each rank are up to 4 tiers of quality. Spells and combat arts that are automatically granted to you are usually given at the Apprentice 1 rank. You should always try to have the highest rank of your spells and combat arts, because they gain effectiveness as you improve them. You can buy Apprentice 2 versions of your first 6 levels of spells or combat arts here in the tower. Just purchase them from the appropriate merchant. When you arrive in Kinos, you will find a class trainer that sells Apprentice 2 versions of your spells or combat arts. You will also find more potent ranks of spells and arts as you defeat opponents in battle. Many enemies will carry Adept 1 versions of spells and combat arts, while conquering some extremely powerful foes may result in the extremely rare Master 1 versions. In addition, certain crafters can make upgrades to your spells and combat arts using harvested components. They can create Apprentice 2, 3, or 4 ranks of spells, as well as valuable Adept 3 scrolls using rare components. Buying from or trading with other players is an excellent way to upgrade your spells and combat arts. As you advance in level, you will obtain many new abilities as well as more effective versions of spells or combat arts you have already learned. The names and icons of these upgrades are often similar, but the newer versions are more effective. Again, you will want to obtain the highest rank of these new abilities. Your spells and combat arts can easily be organized according to your personal taste. Just open your knowledge book and click the sort button in the upper right corner. This allows you to organize your spells and arts for easy access to the abilities you wish to use. I am here to answer your questions.
Greetings! You're the new addition to the colony that we've been hearing about. I've been stationed here by the Queen to show you ways to interact with the world around you. You can interact with several types of individuals and items. Among these are other player characters, non-player characters, objects in the world, and items in your inventory. You can perform a number of actions by right-clicking on a nearby player that you see. You can invite them to a group, follow them, talk to them, inspect their equipment, trade with them, and other choices. Some actions can only be taken while you are in a group with them. If one of the right-click choices is gray, it means it is unavailable. You either need to be closer to the other player or be grouped with them. If you are near another player, you can type something on the command line of your chat window and press Enter. All other nearby players can see this text. To send a private message, right-click on the character and select the Tell option, or hit the T key and type their name. There are a variety of non-player characters, NPCs, around Norath. Some of them are there to talk to or buy from, while others are meant to fight. The shape of your mouse pointer when you move it over an NPC indicates the primary means of interaction. If the pointer becomes a speech bubble, you can talk to that NPC. If it becomes crossed swords, you can attack them. If it looks like a stack of coins, that's a merchant. You can see all the ways you can interact with an NPC by right-clicking on it. If an option is gray, you probably need to be closer to it. Well, you're talking to me, so you know at least one way. You can either right-click and select Hail, click on them if that is their default action, or target them and hit the H key. To learn about combat, talk to Trainer Hale McGinnis near the Western Archway. To learn about evaluating your opponents, talk to Trainer Marla Gilliam, who is near Hale. Both these trainers provide information vital to your success as an adventurer. If something glows when you move your mouse over it, you can interact with it. It might be a door or gate that takes you to another location, a book you see on a table, a chest you can loot, or another type of object. Some items only glow if you are on a quest to find them. Sometimes you'll receive information on what the object will do when you hold your mouse over it. Other times you will need to right-click on the object to see what action you can take with it. Be wary of clicking on an object when you don't know what it will do, as something unexpected could happen. You might draw the attention of someone who didn't want you to touch it, or might end up somewhere you didn't plan to go. Sometimes you'll receive items in your inventory, such as when you complete a quest or loot a chest from a fallen opponent. Other times you'll receive an item by clicking on a glowing object you see in the world, or that is given to you by another player. Open your inventory with the I key, or open up all bags you are carrying by pressing the B key. You can bring up a menu of choices for what you can do with an item by right-clicking on it. Double-clicking the left mouse button on something in your inventory will try to do that item's default action. If the item is a piece of armor or a weapon, you can equip it. If it's a book or a note, you can read it. If it is food or drink, you can consume it. Some items, such as furniture, can be placed while you are inside the house or apartment you own. Some items in your inventory can give you quests or provide other benefits. Right-click on items in your inventory and select the Examine option to learn more about any item you are carrying.
So, you ready to go ashore, matey? Yar, that's what we'd be needin'. Don't you mind, we get paid to do that.
It'll pay, but not too well. The bait business is decent next to the pier, but the stuff isn't exactly worth its weight in platinum, if you know what I mean. I need you to gather some centipede meat from the forest ruins. What's taking you so long, friend? I don't have all day. Fetch me my centipedes!
If fishing doesn't interest you, perhaps bait does. Please, try your luck. I've been fishing here since I was a small boy, and I still have great luck hooking fish. Please, try your luck. I've been fishing here since I was a small boy, and I still have great luck
Well
hooking
met.
fish.
Hello?
Well met. Well met.
It's been so long since I've had one of my wife's special desserts.
Hello.
I want some crunchies.
Hello.
Will you help me get more crunchies? Really? You help me, friend? That's wonderful. I've not had the crunchies in so long, I forget what they taste like. You'll find the albino bats living in the caves near here. Bring back several wings, and I'll be forever in your debt.
Well met. Paradise has always been here on Norath for those who are thoughtful and are responsible for their actions. It is good to understand your progress. Voluntary limitations can enhance your personal growth. Paradise has always been here on Norath
As
for
with
those
all
who are
conflict,
thoughtful and
the
are
correct
responsible for their
resolution is to
actions.
not become involved. You must completely devote yourself to the notions of truth and goodness. There is one way to turn every argument to your advantage. Always be correct. There is one way to turn every argument to your advantage. Always be correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, hello there. Eager and in a hurry, I see. My advice, take your time. The city isn't going anywhere.
Go on, take a look at the stock. You'll never beat this price in the city. I guarantee it. Confound it! Where did I put that ledger? It must be around here somewhere.
Greetings.
Well met.
Hello.
I fear no man or beast. I'm as nervous as a Karen in a room full of rocking chairs.
Greetings. Welcome to our asylum from the torment that plagues the lands of Norath. I am sorry, young one. I am burdened with my own troubles, and have not a moment to converse. How do you do? I am always pleased to meet a capable being such as yourself.
Give me the simplicity of life as the Kara once knew it, and I'll be satisfied. Give me the simplicity of life as the Kara once knew it. Give me the simplicity of life as the Kara than to be with my tribe away from the bustle of any town. I would like nothing better than to be with my tribe away from the bustle of any town.
Hello.
Confound it! Where did I put that ledger?
It must be around here somewhere. Welcome. What can I help you with? Confound it. Where did I put that ledger? It must be around here somewhere.
Don't let these deals slip through your fingers. Satisfaction is guaranteed, with all items fully refundable if you can find me again. Calm down, friend. Just because this looks like your stolen backpack doesn't mean it is. Satisfaction is guaranteed, with all items fully refundable if you can find me again. This merchandise is so hot, it's still warm to the touch. Satisfaction is guaranteed, with all items fully refundable if you can find me again.
Hello! Well met. Hello. Well met.
Welcome, friend. The wares of an entire city are at your fingertips, so please make your selection. Greetings and salutations, my fair patron. So, what is it within the confines of majestic Kinos that I may provide for you,
Well met.
Hello? I agree, but what's a stout to do? My grandparents granted me this atrocious name. They say it was the name of a ferocious giant, a pirate even. Saw it on a journey once, they say. Even spoke to him. Tall tales, I say.
Yeah.
Confound those infernal gnomes and their diabolical gadgets.
Ah, my reflection in the water, how glorious! Nothing is more pleasurable than gazing upon my own beauty. What? It cannot be! No! Where is my face cream? My Eurylysses' bane? Have I run out? Its secret ingredient is rare. The local shops have all been depleted of it, alas! Thank you, friend. Your plain looks veil a superior heart. The secret ingredient comes from the gland of the toxic bog slug, which crawls about the local peat bog. I need several of the toxic glands.
Well met!
Please, be quiet when inside this place. Please, be quiet when inside this place.
Hail!
Hello.
Good day.